Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connor, here with my father,
Kevin.
And today we are covering an album that just came out. Me personally, I had been anticipating this record, or any record from this artist, for a while, since their previous record. I listened to it this morning. I just front to back. Dropped on the same day as a Little Sims record, so it's...
I have to tell you that I'll just I have to bring Little Sims in the conversation, just like I did with 21 Pilots, but Little Sims album is, for me, and I never use this lightly, is that it could be album of the year for me. I've never actually used that, have I?
No.
That album is something else.
Well, then today... I've only listened to this once, and it's already in that conversation.
Oh,
for
really?
Me. So it's going to be quite something. I think you're going to like this record. It's called Magic Alive.
Okay, can I tell you a little thing that just popped up here? I didn't know how to spell McKinley.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see if maybe I've liked a song,
Yeah.
right? So I punched in Dixon, Dixon.
Dixon, and then I ain't gay. What is this? Why is this on your Spotify? Track number 1, Watch My Hands.
Summer is hot, babies and beaters, sweat beating under my t-shirt. Sun hit it right, gleam on this chain, view from it, all it might be worth. Me and my niggas sitting and listening, figuring what all the trees heard. We not the only ones, so when it come to a shit, pray both your knees work. I'm splitting through seasons, hoping all parts gon' eventually collide. Young and come running like tight in his hands, we gather our nastiest, magic alive.
We'll just let this play in the track
Wow.
too if you want to pull up.
Yep.
Lyrics for Sugar Water. Beautiful opener, though.
Beautiful. Wow.
Collecting once, now I'll never move again alone. Made a couple dollars from fist filled with rockin' broken home. Doing it so that the gold could drape up on my collarbone. Can't make my peace. I'll give my soul. I'll give my soul, yeah.
Fire, eh?
Everything it wasn't, the sunlight gon' take us back one day. Well,
Oh, wow.
make you harder, bring them back just for my heart. As the plot thickens, my niggas be clicking. Hard bottoms, 3 a.m. on the floor in the kitchen. Can't make my peace.
I feel like we've gone like crazy circle right now, man, because this is like giving me T-Pab.
Yeah, well, that's someone messaged me to say.
Wow.
It's some of the most live instrumentation they've heard on a record since To Pimp a Butterfly.
Wow.
Don't talk, keep moving forwards feels like yesterday. My big bro told me every song you make a picture of forever, dog. And once you let it out and spread it around like aerosol.
Goddamn what I done did, what have I promised him? The chances are so slim, I can't have brought back.
I gotta put the lyrics. I gotta fuck with this.
Finished, look to me, says no time to waste. Boy, let's get back in it, come on.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so McKinley, he brings in a live drummer, live trumpet players, everything.
That was sick.
And he builds some of the most well-structured songs that I've heard this decade. Yeah, incredible stuff.
I need a drink. I seriously do. I have to.
His previous record, Beloved Paradise Jazz, is very similar. So if you like this and we're done this, you feel free to check that out afterwards. It is a phenomenal record.
That was the most jazz live instrumentation I've heard since T-Pab. That was like, that's why I said I felt like we've come full circle here.
Yeah.
It was like, holy shit.
Track number 3, Crooked Stick.
Boogie woogie weed to the beat of the clock's tick tock. They just wanna like Rick Ross. Bourgeois flip flops. Give a fuck my pants like crisscross. The high sedity bitches dance along to our pish posh bitch watch.
Go.
You already know. Ever since that night, I feel alive to close calls. I seen your dogs, heard them bark, but they done lost, so they snarl. Be weary of the boys that pride themselves on the fall. I die a legend, or nigga, I simply won't die at all. My skin can make the living dead and dead come alive. Might put
those hi-hats, man.
Wow. You're mocked and wish watch, and PC white noise, blare block, bitch stop. Tripping over the time of that wristwatch. You idiot ones get gone like a ride.
My legacy forever. Yeah, they trying to
Fuck, this would be great to see live in a club, eh?
I want you say that you can't take it with you. I resurrect the phone them and teach them how to spend it. She said you not lucky, boy, you blessed, that's the word. My love is like melanin, eternal when I flourish. Boogie woogie.
This is fucking absolutely fantastic.
Tripping over the time of that wristwatch.
Holy shit.
Yeah, crazy instrumentation. Features on this record too are great. Like I said, I've only listened to this once. I've listened to it this morning.
Yeah.
So this is my second listen. And so it's pretty fresh for me.
I cannot express how much I love hip hop with live instrumentation, and especially when they take it to this level of jazz and the jazz stops, the stops, and then this, and then there was like ding 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 ding. Just there's fucking, it was insanely good.
Yeah, all
insanely good musicianship,
talent
man.
All,
It's like
all around. Yeah,
like wow.
Track number 4.
Wow, that goes right through your brain, right to left.
I think I'm losing my vision as the past get further away. Thoughts revoke their permission to be called upon like God. I need to make the decision if it's life or death ain't for its cleft. Sun and trees the only ref. Ain't no need to answer yet, but can I have your stories when you gone? I'm fiending, itching to make my way to forever.
Fucking sick.
Skin the tone to let us hot in night sky. She blowing up your phone and you miss her. Nigga, don't lie. Smoking, joking like if we see that boy, is you gon' ride? If the house is burning down, how could we survive? Yeah.
Andre's in the house. Hear how quick that is?
Oh yeah, this second part is something.
Shit. I hit you right when I land in another country that's never gonna be seen by my mans. Rising sun, when I wake up, you put the money in your hand. We stick you with the doohickey like you was leading Japan. Bang. Hanging with y'all,
I love
got me
it.
asking where the wonder at. You and Haynes got it common, know your nigga front to back. Red holes up in his place, you know that we
I'm gonna turn it up a little. Wow.
I got a new house on my life, she get a new lease. It's not a diss if he not gonna mention me. I love hearing stories and I love laughing intentionally. So I welcome it, but to respond is below me. I take the magic out of pocket, put it with the homies, he gon' get you. Run.
Yeah, ride with the longest while we ain't no civilians. Ride with the dummy, if it's smoking, it's fire, we drilling. I was wrong when I dump a whole clip, I bet he hold something. Never know nothing, never told nothing, never half stepping, need a whole one. If I get a whole one, I bet I'll let you hold something. With the shotgun, I'm a showgun. When it's showtime, I bet I showed up, bitch, nigga.
Holy shit.
That track is insane.
That back half right there, this Teller Bangs.
The two parts.
Holy
the,
shit.
The first part is it's still aggressive, but it's a little more laid back with the drumming, and then that second half with the powerful vocals and the distortion and
The dirt made a huge difference.
There's even some, I think it's guitar. I think I heard some
guitar in there?
dirty guitar,
Yeah.
or at least it's dirty bass or something
Yeah.
in there to kind
But it was dirty. There was the
100%. Yeah, it was just so aggressive, so abrasive.
What excites me about McKinley right now is you know how much I love when people play with they're in the bubbles,
Yeah, going up and down,
and changing the voice, and
Yeah.
it's so it's like vocal acting to me.
Yeah, well, and I feel like with the live drumming, there's so much more room to do that. You can kind of let the drums follow your voice too. You know, you're not stuck to a simple 4 or
Exactly.
4/4 beat.
Yeah.
So it can kind of like follow your highs and lows in terms of your vocal
Yeah,
range
yeah.
and what you say and your pacing and your stopping and going.
That's why you set me right up for the best. Was like
when we did Kendrick with.
when we did Kendrick. Like
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, what? We came from the beach. It was hot.
Yeah, I remember that day.
Yeah, we were boiling. We were drinking water, and I'm like, I didn't know what I was in for. I was like, holy shit.
Track number 5, Run, 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 Part 2.
Wow, it's already got power, eh? With the marching on the snare, like.
The heart is heavy heavy, but it's never held alone. You keep it steady and you find your way home. A pointed finger and a kiss to my dome with a stare from the door that'll turn you ass to stone. Yeah, light a spell to the heavens it'll reach, but for now we keep running. If one day we'll be free, keep it running. Who am I if not mama's gun? Pocket gonna live once you decided wanna run. Flowers grew out of the blocks, limited by the runs, but the joy no more than filling spots absent of sun. Story is beautiful as it is tragic. Put my finger, make you disappear. I still call that shit magic, boy. The heart is heavy, but it's never held alone. You keep it steady and you find your way home. Free for the distance we went, using
These
up
are
all our speed, trying to yell out
chords, those chordings, man.
Target audiences, everyone with heart came a long way from ripping heads off at the start. I look off into the distance and think I see you. I realize my eyes glistening, it couldn't be true. I've been watching over the land for many damn seasons, tapping for rocking back and forth on the porch, been breathing. Please
This is
watch over the boy while he is teething. Niggas turn sons to religion for all the wrong reasons. Fans is pictures.
It's sick right here, man.
The page, palms reach up to God, yelling I saw the rage. I watch him from the rooftop and he see the house lean, but at least house grass really got a certain green.
Woo! That Carter, that was fucking.
I've got to show you the original Run 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 because they're such different songs in terms of contrast, and just the original one is so much more upbeat and just like happier.
Yeah.
This is dark, and the chords are dark chords.
Dark chords.
Fantastically written song, fantastically played. The drumming on there.
When he's in that Braids of Summer and then he's
pocket,
going, it's in that pocket, and the fucking live instrumentation. Like, I don't know, you're not alive if you don't get shivers.
Yeah.
You're not alive. You don't get, like, and what I was saying, like, a lot of people would say, hey, what would you recommend to get my parents into hip hop or whatever?
Yeah, you get that message a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, they'll say, what would it be? And I would say, well, To Pimp a Butterfly or some Mac Miller. You know what I mean? Start off, with some piano chords and some jazz instrumentation.
Especially older parents that are used to more live instrumentation.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And now it's going to be McKinley for sure. Like, check this out. Like, listen to this, and you can't dispute. Like, it's heavy.
It's incredible.
It's incredible.
Track number 6, We're Outside, Rejoice.
What a fitting album too, man. Like, it feels like summer. Like,
yeah,
it's like it's bright.
It's great for today.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen to that snare without the.
Yeah.
You're trying to fucking kill me today, are you?
I knew you were gonna like this.
That big, fucking sick. It's the staggering, man.
Yeah,
Listen to this, fucking love it.
An obvious choice, the child born under sun, lift him up, we gon' hoist. When you yelling at the sky, hide the crack in your voice, cuz outside, rejoice, rejoice. Ground connect to me through the heartbeat. You can hear the car yelling, ringing down the whole street. How me and all my niggas celebrate, all our feet go. We outside, rejoice, rejoice. We outside, rejoice, rejoice. We outside, rejoice, rejoice. The view wasn't giving me enough ammunition, had to get out. Might just break the seams, hold it against me. It's summertime, everyone schemes. From the legends to the dope man, the poets and fiends. Hoping what I brought back is enough to redeem. Feel alive in the ocean, my face in hell, son. Grab your hand with no plan, then we. Yeah. When obvious choice, the child born under sun, lift them up. All my niggas celebrate, all our feet to go. Rejoice, rejoice.
Woo!
That's track number 6.
Holy
Outside,
fuck,
Rejoice.
that was fucking, oh my God, rejoice, rejoice. We're listening to McKinley.
Yeah, McKinley's
That was
something
sick.
something special, man. He truly is.
When did this come out? Just
2 days ago.
Oh man.
Yeah, same day as the Sims record.
I'm actually speechless. Like, that was fucking absolutely mind-blowing, man. That is how you do it.
I knew you would like it because that's like, who did we go see? We saw Jid in concert. Just him having a live drummer. You were like, that's...
Yeah, drums, bass,
and
and
elevated, and some
and
keys,
guitar.
right?
Yeah. At the Jid show, I asked people. We met a lot of people there, and I said they said it's the first time seeing a hip hop show with instrumentation. Got people up there. I said, and they loved it.
Yeah,
they loved the interaction.
I mean, people crave live instrumentation. Track number 7, All the Loved Ones, and then in brackets, What Would We Do?
Don't stop playing with me, my mama said. She gon' whoop your ass, your ass.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, I got mine. Money stack. You know we gon' do this for the reals. I wanna die today, that's really how a gangster feel. Let's get this over with. My eyes drift the windowsill. If you don't take this picture, nigga, I'm pushing back that pill, I guess. We were who, holla, annoying mama, synonyms for Jess. She checked up on us and found a basketball where our heads rest. Now my chain follow heartbeat as it tap up on my chest. Ever since magic entered my life, I
what
don't
a
know what
great
to believe.
change up for chords, eh?
I'm co-opting all your themes. Well, I ain't been the same since they shot baby boy up in his dome. And grandma, you ain't been the same since his father followed him home. Hands crittered on my face, the memories that it brings. Tonight it's in my ears, you can't imagine the sound it rings.
My mama taught me squabble. I'm always ready to wobble, but not just demons, even beliefs. I hit deep water with goggles. Lost my pops when I was 1. She was my only dad. Ain't feel like I was missing one. That was my only brag. She called me broke, but she a trip and say don't bring me back. Give me whatever, and she never say you owe me back. Mama said come do it now before your ass cracks.
Don't stop playing with me, my mama said. Your ass.
They pay to play while I play with me. Have a seat, mama said no strong mind weak, but a hard head get that ass beat. Pop say a lot while they drink, that spirit teach. In the end, I think about them in my sleep, but I'm nodding off deep light, trying to get these songs right. Like all over the trauma, still ain't healed. Fucked up, you got me. Down to my head, that's so homegrown, I swear.
You didn't really say much, so I'm assuming you didn't like that song instrumentally, but you guys, I guess you weren't a fan.
I was reading all the lyrics.
Yeah, you were locked in on
I was
that song.
locked in on the lyrics because it was like right away it started pretty deep, right?
Yeah, like hiding the basketball.
Yeah.
At your pillow and sneaking out and stuff. And
I was lyrically locked in on that and those toms, but I was just
bass.
Oh,
the keys.
Yeah.
All features were great on that. I thought that really well constructed track.
This one's a hard one to do what we're doing right now, right? Because it's so lyrically dense and the music is great, so you're trying to either grab one
or the other.
Yeah, it's like, do you go to the left boob or the right? Which one do you start on? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, I go for left, but
do you go left?
Yeah, but like it's tough. Track number 8, FFOL.
You gotta warn me. Who's playing drums? This is sick.
Generational snapping, you know if I'm rapping, I'm using my grandfather's words when I write. The language best down from my head to my heart to my wrist to my fist to my fingers ignite. Flexion uncanny, I'm like those peoples, but focus, there's money we gotta obtain. Scale it up kids like the girl on your neck and I heard some behind her hung up on your chain. Eyes open wide, you fantasize, but how you catch is such a wonderful sight.
What a great chorus.
If he got away, he's the only one to blame, man. Killing flying things, always gonna be the same. So
till I get my get back, bitches big smoke. I'm serving big dope to the watch.
What a great transition to Tyler or Teller.
It's almost like you just passed it off to him.
Exactly.
Like football
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
Holy shit, what a pass off, eh?
Yeah, another crazy song. When I listened to it this morning, it kind of like hit me because that one just comes in like
you shocked the shit out of me, to be
like,
honest.
Boom!
Yeah.
It just like hits you like a fucking punch in the face.
That his chorus, his lyrical chorus there, generational.
His grandfather.
Grandfather, look at generational snapping. You know, if I'm rapping, I'm using my grandfather's words when I write. The language passed down from my head to my heart, to my wrist, to my fist, and my fingers ignite. That is fucking fantastic. That's why I was like, holy shit.
Incredible lyricism.
Yeah.
I think it's the next track that got me emotional. I forget. It was early this morning. It was like 6 a.m. Track 9. Listen Gentle.
He said, baby boy, just come here, never fear. Let me pull a quarter from behind your ear. If I show you how to do it and you get the magic right, you can use these tricks to help your ass take flight. I learned how to call the dead from the reverend in the south. Made me realize that it's really high in heaven. I'm sure every nigga in this room can attest. I'm fickle with the way that I expel pain from my chest. Look at hands, wonder why it ain't working. Trying my best near the concrete. It's the magic move when you left. Wow, I guess I never knew how, but it really comes alive when you say it out aloud. Take these pennies from my thoughts, turn it to
Another great chorus.
but I can't control the fire.
Wow.
Everybody get down. Thunder in them left, reminiscing on the days you put your knuckles to boys cleft. Then we laughed so hard, hands on the knees that we wept. Those the memories I try to preserve, and because that's what I think that child deserves. I found the answer to be so damn contrived. I kill myself to bring you back. How's that magic alive?
Wow, this is great. I can totally picture the grandparents
Oh yeah.
pulling the quarter. You know the old trick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was definitely this song that was that made me emotional, just because how beautifully it's written and how powerful it is.
Yeah.
But it really comes alive when you say it out aloud. Take these pennies from my thoughts, turn it to 100,000. But I can't control the fire everybody get.
That was cool. Way over here.
Yeah.
Wow, what a fucking treat this has been so far, man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm excited for you to dive more into McKinley's music, his previous record, like I said, and watch some live performances. And
But I want to know about him now.
I was gonna say, and
I
just
don't-
learn about him.
I know nothing really.
Track 10, Magic Alive.
I got a blanket with me in the riding. I'll make it so my niggas never dying. Maybe escape if we take the skies in.
There we go, dropping his baby off. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, we watch the boy as he cross. Go from the hand to elbow, man, so just a hefty cost. Think by losing memories, could put finger on what I lost. Tattered feathers became the Achilles heel. Chasing affinity to describe how sunshine feels under red moon. Black sun, father figure, mama's gun. Back room, one of one, dance, circles raise him up. Maybe escape if we take the skies in. Yeah. I got a blanket with me in the riding. Ironic, the boy got flamed. It's the summertime. Niggas gon' die if your ankle sprained. Niggas could gotta get too damn close to me. Trick bag got spelled for a little something.
I know, insane.
And it stacks. Instead of us watching it all collapse, we huddle in between us.
This guy's right on the beat, on top of it.
I've been feeling a little trapped. Put your hand on my shoulder, I show the directions mapped. We ran, we dance, survive, we fly. That's magic alive.
Fuck. His voice is so animated, eh?
I know.
Magic alive.
Title track, phenomenal. That's one that's like, it's short and sweet and just kind of, it starts off very dreamy and then it's just like,
Very dreamy, yeah.
just kidding, let's go.
Yeah.
Energy. And then, yeah, the way that ends with him saying Magic Alive and just the horns and whoever's playing bass, that's what I want to look up later, which we'll do after the video. It's just the instrumentation. I'm pretty sure it's all people from his hometown. He's from, I think, Richmond, Virginia.
Hopefully not Richmond, BC.
He's just down the street.
He's just across the bridge from us. Like we don't know.
Yeah. Final track we got is Could Have Been Different, and it's featuring Blue and Shamir. I'm not familiar with Shamir, actually, but Blue, legendary hip-hop writer.
Okay.
Blue and Exile, that's a group, but Blue is a lyricist. They have a record that I was introduced to in 2020 called Miles, and it's like an hour and a half long, but it's one of my favorite hip-hop records of all time. Track 11, Could Have Been Different.
Grew up making humble packs like the world will know our name. Now we're staring in the window, play these lips can hold our frame. Oh my God, I just want to
Beautiful opening.
We tricksters by nature who once favored summer stars. Biggest steps on concrete, but still look both ways for them cars. Babies beating on their chest, claim one day the world is ours. To mama throw open window and yell my name from afar.
I just want to jump off the roof.
Fear of God, fear of law, fear her straightforward gaze. You not quick enough to raise hand, shit it's always gon' graze. Altar boys just came home on the stoop playing dice. Through screen doors, her shape form, she died for this life once and twice. Take a step back when you in the
So fucking good.
Got a talent for gifting, go such beautiful names. Pacing back and forth, I can't find the words with this ink. I look up to the poster on my wall and I ask, what you think?
Me? You see, I think bright, though the mind is dark. Open my optics to optimism. That's what I was taught. McKinley, you showed me the importance of self-belief. Be love, be jazz, you don't gotta be me.
Isn't that fucking sick? To bring him in.
Insane. What a fantastic closer of a song.
Yeah. Man, what a
that
what
fucking
an
line
album.
there, McKinley. You showed me the importance of self-belief. Be love, be jazz. You don't gotta be me.
Yeah,
Like,
and to bring him in, you know, an idol of his.
That's-
and it's like that phrasing. It's like I look up to the poster on my wall to see what it would say.
Yeah.
What he would say, and then it's like he's speaking to him directly through a verse.
wow. If he is not with this album here, not blown up to greatness, and like playing Coachella next year and the big festivals and big shows, then I don't get music, because that was absolutely incredible.
Well, I think there's a chance. I think the thing is like he's on a upwards trajectory in terms of like building an audience. You look from like he's been I think this is his 5th studio album. I was getting a good amount of these people saying they wanted us to.
Wow,
do
that's
this.
good.
I was like, okay, cool. Like, because when Beloved Paradise Jazz, I got not many, like maybe 2 or 3 messages saying you should check it out, and that's why I did check it out. One of my friends introduced me to it.
I will be doing probably later on this afternoon. I'm going to say closer to the evening. What I did with the little Sims with Lotus is like, you heard me yesterday.
Oh yeah, you had it on all day.
I had it upstairs like I like listening to it after we go in the cans and then putting it on
in different scenarios.
in different, yeah. And you know what I also like? It's just such a weird little thing, is that because your sister connected my Spotify to the TV, I put on Lotus through there, and then you get a visual.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Usually, I mean this album has a visual like.
Yeah, I remember Bad Bunny had the little frog going, and I couldn't see it. Remember?
I had fun. You had fun. You seemed like you had a lot of fun.
I had lots of fun, man.
And I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
If you haven't listened to this record, go check it out, and definitely listen to it in its entirety without us kind of talking in between. We didn't talk too much because it was just we were so into the music, but we did talk and stop, in between each song. So go give it a listen. Go support McKinley. I'll link the album, the streaming and purchase if you want to buy it down in the description. We'll see you soon with more records. It's going to be a busy June, I think, but I'm excited for it.
So am I.
What the fuck happened to your pants?
I got rid of them.
Take care, guys. Much love. Peace.
Bye.